Bring us in. Bring the boys in. I welcome. Talking Shop Live. I just saw in the chat, oh no, we have a big run over of Dynamite. So the million people that are watching Dynamite are going to continue watching Dynamite, and they might not make it over to Talking Shop. I got something much more important, though. This is terrible news, Big Mel. I see you back there. This is terrible news, sweet Daniel Dominguez. On Twitter, on X, this breaking news. At Trill, TRILLGCC305. Trill Mexican 305 is what is his X tagline. My God, the G1 final. My God, this is bad. This is big stuff. My G1 final. Beautiful blue tights and white boots have been stolen. Dynamite's on a run over. Trey Miguel re-signed with Impact Wrestling. Hell, Rusev is back in WWE. Am I a little behind times? I don't know who else has signed places. Somebody else come back to WWE? Shit, I don't know anymore. To hell with all that. My G1 final gear has been stolen. Spread the word. This is FBI type shit that people need to come. I'm trying to figure out something, though. Did he just leave it laying around and somebody, was it a heist, like a bank heist? Like Ocean's 11 type thing? Like, I'm going to get Machine Gun's G1 final gear. Now, I've already made the G1 final a gimmick, all right? It was one of the greatest matches of the G1. I was one of the greatest wrestlers in the whole business in 2012, but I turned it into a gimmick. You know why? Because I have ridiculously phenomenal, self-deprecating humor that people don't understand anymore. Me and LG talk about that all the time. Sorry that we're funny. And our humor is we make fun of ourselves, so then people think it's okay to just pile on. We're just being humorous. That's the art of comedy. God damn it. The G1 final, I'm not putting it down. The G1 final 2012, that gear is more important than a lot of people's gear that did WrestleMania stuff, I'm telling you. Dynamite's on an overrun. I mean, what does that mean? How often are they allowed to go on this overrun? Does TNT get angry? Or are they on, is it TBS? Steve Blackman took my G1 final gear. At Scurvy Dog. That's Drewski, the great moderator of the Patreon. Guys, welcome to the live. Go tweet it out. Go push the link. The more and more people that find out about this kind of journalism right here, I'm telling you. We had one of my favorite bands ever since I was a kid, ICP, Violent J, on. We had Love 'Em or Hate 'Em, an incredible brain and genius in the business, Vince Russo. And then we've had a multitude of our people who we're going to make famous. And I think we've had Slobby Fish a couple times. And Gallows keeps trying to get me to get Slobby Fish back in. I'm not sold on the fact. Yeah, the buzzer, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to bring my best friend to the stage. He through this year, it's been the weirdest year of my life. And you guys know that. The Falcons Nest knows that.
Fellas, you already know what time it is. It's time to level up, and Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level championship belt, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping, mixed with ipomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under the tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. Next time she sends you that old "you up" text, answer with a picture of Blue Chew. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off. That's 10% off of your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code, all capital letters, Good Brother. That's promo code Good Brother. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the greatest podcast in the world, Talking Shop. Bang.
Wow.
Man, hell yeah, man.
Man, damn, that was pretty damn cool, man.
I was going to say thank you to our sponsor,
I already did.
Blue Chew, and Gallows just came on and just wiped it out, wiped the floor with it.
I mean, I'm wearing all blue for Blue Chew, let's be honest. And a Hootamania shirt underneath. Listen, so you have to explain yourself, my friend.
All right.
Great broadcast journalism right out of the gate. Way to talk about what's going on, but you're describing some of the most legendary wrestling gear in all of existence, let's be honest. Self-deprecating humor aside, because nobody likes that anymore.
Yeah.
Why did someone have your G1 gear? Where did they have your G1 gear? How did they have your G1 gear? Was this a collector? Was this someone you gave it to? Did you leave it in a locker somewhere for safekeeping? How did it walk away, and where exactly did it walk away from those who don't understand why someone would have old, sweaty wrestling tights, knee pads?
Well, of course, gear collecting is a thing, right? I mean,
yes, but people don't know that. That's what I mean.
People don't know that. We have a guy in Japan named Kaz, right?
Yeah.
And he likes to buy our stuff or collect our stuff. And all the Talking Shop people that have always been with us for so many years know about the famous Takanori.
But at Kaz Gear Mania, I know his X handle.
Yeah,
but, he's got tons of cool stuff from all kinds of guys from over the years. You should follow him. He's a great. He
has tights from Triple H.
Right. Yeah. So he's got everything and stuff you don't even know. Like, that guy didn't even sell gear. How did he get it? I don't know if he snuck in the locker room. Like, what may have happened to you here?
So I wonder I believe I sold this. I don't remember when. I don't.
You must have stolen it stolen it. Stolen is the key term here. You must have sold it in the States, though, right?
I sold it in the States.
Gotcha.
Now, did I sell it at a High Spots thing?
Maybe. You sold a lot of stuff at those things.
I just don't remember. If I just wanted to just get rid of it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But this was his tweet, and I quote. Again, this is at Trill GCC305. I mean, he made a real tweet of this, and he also has.
He's upset.
He's got my He's upset. Yeah. He's got my camouflage BizCliz tights, so he must have gotten those from me too at some point. Or maybe that was in the bundle. Maybe that was in the bundle I sold him.
Maybe that was in the bundle that was stolen and then sold to him.
But he says his tweet is, I quote, "Sadly, my gear that I bought personally from Machine Gun KA was stolen." Well, that
sounds like a personal handoff scenario.
If you see anyone attempting to sell it, hit me up. Now, listen, there's nothing funny about this at all. This is a big problem. It's a heist.
It is a heist. It's like when Jericho's AEW title went missing.
But if we looked over and see, there it is, right there, exactly, Mel. Big Mel always on the case.
This is the kind of stuff they report on the dirt sheets now, though, like it's news. And it is news.
Well, this is more news. Listen, I'll tell you this much.
This is more newsworthy than a lot of the things that are going around on Twitter. I haven't looked at the dirt sheets because there's no news on them. Not because I was ever offended by looking at them. There's no news anymore. They write obvious things.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly. It's like
they write the fallout. AJ Styles retired, and you click on it and said in Saudi Arabia, AJ Styles was tapped out. What's gonna happen next? Question mark. I mean, fuck. Why don't I have a dirt sheet?
Yeah. Well, the dirt sheet is, AJ Styles might go to AEW.
No shit.
I mean, yeah.
Like, we should have talkingshop.com, and I just put stuff like that all day.
Listen,
shocking news. Jericho didn't come out in the Rumble. People thought that he would. What could be next for Jericho? And then you click on it, and I get ad revenue.
Well, clearly something went completely haywire. There you go.
Yeah. The Good Brothers did not show up in the Rumble. Where are they?
Yeah.
Click here, and it's just
gone.
It's a link to our Pro Wrestling Tees store or something.
I went on busted. Well, first, come on. You're getting way off the topic here. Most importantly is my G1
gear.
My G1 2012, my G1 final gear has been stolen. Now, I do wonder.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get them on. I believe this was a personal sell now.
Yes, of course.
So now I want to make sure. I just wonder how it got stolen. Where was it? Where did he keep it?
Right.
How did the person steal it? And now I like how he says if anybody sees this, so because if we go to a lot of conventions, I'm telling you, if we walk down a convention line, and hey, we need to put that needs to be on every milk carton, protein shake. It makes me want to smash another one of our sponsors, Mick Ultra Zero's drink. Cheers.
Another one of our sponsors.
Again, it took us a while, but we want to thank Blue Chew for coming through for the boys.
Absolutely.
Make sure you go over there and use the code word Good Brother. Get 10% off for your first month.
Get 10% off your first month. BlueChew.com. Give it a whirl if you haven't already. Also, we got the special on. If you weren't here last week, Dwayne was on real quick. Doc Gallows, beardcare.com. The personally autographed collection, 80 boxes, coming your way. Check it out at docgallowsbeardcare.com or shopbryanthill.com. Let's get back to talking about the dirt sheets because they've been pissing me off.
Well, it's the same thing. It's like we go on and it says collision starting at a special time this week, 11 p.m. or something. And I'm thinking, and we'll screenshot it and we'll send it to a couple of our group chats, and we go, this is all that they got.
How is this news? Because then you click on that link and it says, "Yep, it's going to start at 11." There's no more information.
AJ Styles is retired. He might go to AEW or TNA.
AJ Styles is retired. Plans up in the air. Click here. He could go to TNA or AEW. Who knows? Anyway.
AJ Styles weighing in his options.
Yeah. AJ Styles is at home. He's probably thinking. Click here.
Yeah.
Holy
shit.
Oh, my goodness. We have a big weekend coming up. We came off of a big weekend Thursday night.
What? Yeah, explain how great of AJ Styles may or may not buy a new car.
AJ Styles still loves Nike shoes. Thanks, guys.
AJ Styles might get up and go use the bathroom.
AJ Styles contemplates haircut with wife.
AJ Styles might have a chicken sandwich or a double cheeseburger today. Maybe tomorrow.
If AJ Styles goes to AEW, there could be a Bullet Club story. Oh, my goodness.
Gallows, what does The Undertaker think of AJ Styles?
Well, I'll tell you something. I had him on 6 feet under with myself and my wife, and we discussed his retirement. And when he signed his gloves and gave them to me after the Boneyard match where the two Good Brothers were unceremoniously fired 11 days later.
Thank you, Undertaker. I appreciate you.
Anytime. I'm just going to go in and out of Undertaker.
I know. No, that was the real him.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
AJ Styles might crack a Diet Coke or a regular one. You never know.
That's pretty damn cool, man.
AJ Styles not as worried about diet now that retired.
He might. AJ might put premium gas in his vehicle, says Brian Clancy 4641. Thank you.
I hope AJ
I mean,
Styles invested. He's retired.
We got to hold these wrestling news is just a little bit accountable. You got to come with a little something.
and then this is another personal favorite of ours, and it's going to get a little pushback, and it will. But you know what? We're on Believe now. We're sponsored by millions of people. It's time to start talking turkey. One of our other favorites is when someone who clearly the news didn't leak out of the inner workings of a major company. It says so-and-so signed a contract extension with insert company here. And you go, now, did the top booker in the company or the top executive go, you know what? I need this on the net. I need X to pick it up, and I need some Instagram reels. Let's let the cat out of the bag that Harvey Whippleman has resigned, and he's going to be taking control of pre-tapes in the back. Like when you get to some of these things and they leak out and you just go, that's like, I'm going to start leaking out, Zicky Dice re-signed with Lariato Pro.
Yeah.
And just see if it gets any run. And maybe it will. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, have you talked to Zicky Dice? Speaking of that's perfect opportunity. Have you spoke to Zicky Dice since he came on last week?
No, I was just trying to come up with like a good mid-level Lariato character.
Well, it's just so, we love Zicky Dice.
We love Zicky Dice, yes.
Huge friend of the show. I feel for Zicky right now because every time we have him on, he starts out super excited.
Yeah.
Then as the convo continues, he gets a little sadder and sadder as the convo keeps going on. And by the time he ends up getting off, I feel like he's super sad Zicky,
Yeah, I don't want to bring him down. It's the same thing with Bobby. We want to bring you up.
Yeah, we want Slobby Fish to come on. Slobby Fish comes on and he just talks. I don't even know what he's saying.
Well, he starts talking, and then we start seeing the chinks and the cracks in his armor, and then the water starts to seep through, and next thing you know, the floodgates are open, and then all of a sudden he's telling us things he should keep to himself.
So, guys, Talking Shop, listen, you can start getting your emails read live on the air, all right?
Absolutely.
Live on these beautiful Wednesdays that we love so much, and the great Mel always throws it up there for us. I mean, look at this guy. He's incredible. Mel was doing the news earlier today. He ran home from the news. Breaking news. Mel rode his bicycle back from the news.
Breaking news. Mel had to travel from his job at the news to his home to produce Talking Shop. Click here.
Breaking news. Mel was so high from the drink he drank last week that he's been riding his bike ever since.
Breaking news. Mel was so high he missed doing the news for 3 days after last week's
Talking Shop, TALKNSHOP, goodbrothers@gmail.com.
Hey, guys, if you want to retweet the link or tweet the link and at us in it, we'll jump on as we're doing this and retweet you guys. We'll just we'll love each other in that manner if anybody feels like it. I'm looking at the mentions right now. I don't see anyone tweeting it, but if you want to, throw it up.
So the great Tony Rivera, the Tony the Fall Down Man.
Yeah.
Great friend of the Nest. He sends an email to talkingshopgoodbrothers@gmail.com. He says, so I know you guys are going to JCW, but will you be there as the Good Brothers?
Oh,
I think
that's
Chad
a great
Too Bad.
Question.
It is. He says, I think Chad Too Bad and Sex Ferguson would fit in quite nicely. I could see a faction with cocaine. The Bullet Club might be dead, but could we see the Snort It Club with JCW? I sure hope so. Tony the Fall Down Man. P.S. I'm bummed you won't be at the Squared Circle Expo this year, but hope to see you guys next year or whenever you're in Indiana. Tony, just one of the greatest fans and brothers that we've seen in our world of travels, man. So I watched some JCW.
Yeah. I've been watching some. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so unique.
I love it. It's different in its time, and I can't wait for us to be there when Violent J broke the news. I don't think he was supposed to.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters because I think Violent J, obviously, as the owner, can do
the hell he wants.
Anything that he wants. Guys, Talking Shop, goodbrothers@gmail.com. keep those emails rocking. Keep them coming.
Listen, backstage news on outside interest in AJ Styles filing his retirement from WWE. You go 3 paragraphs down, and it says the report also states that Styles' contract was believed to be set to expire in February.
I mean, that's what we're dealing with.
No shit.
Yeah.
Didn't they say that a year ago? Oh, it's good stuff.
It's the kind of stuff that's just guys, there's so much news going on. There's so much going on in the wrestling world, and then that's what you come up with. I mean, MLW just last week, say anything you want about anything.
Sure.
WWE is doing great, whatever. AEW is doing great. TNA obviously signs a new television deal. Awesome.
Great.
But I'm telling you, we just did a sold out MLW show in Kissimmee, Florida. And I mean, and the fans were not just there. They were loud. They were passionate. They were insane, man. And then this weekend it's back to back. We're going to Chicago now. So we're flying straight to a sold out Chicago show. MLW live in Chicago. The wrestling business is absolutely on fire. But Friday, Big LG. Isn't this a big one for you?
Oh, yeah. I thought we were still talking about Battle Riot was awesome. And real quick, Battle Riot airs tomorrow night on MLW's YouTube. 40 men over the top rope, pinfall or submission to get eliminated. All kinds of surprises. Even my twin brothers showed up. Check it out. MLW Battle Riot tomorrow night, Thursday. I could pull it up. I think it's around 7:30 p.m., something like that. But yes, tomorrow is a huge one for me. Tomorrow, my 18, almost 19-year-old son will make his professional wrestling debut. My parents are driving 12 hours for it. His grandparents on the other side are driving up from Florida for it. He's got friends from school coming in for it. He's very excited for it. I think I'm more excited. I was making sure that our gear was coordinating and our promos were cut and all these things. And I think he's not nearly as excited as I am. But no matter what, it's going to be a great time tomorrow night and something that I will always remember, which is very cool. And I hope Scott East from SECW, you're the owner. I don't know if it stands for Scott East Championship Wrestling or Southeastern Championship Wrestling. Actually, I do. But Scott, I love you very much. I have to get up very early tomorrow on Saturday morning and go to MLW and have a big match. So if you could just kindly make us the first half main event before intermission, I would really love that. Thanks, Scott.
No.
Public service announcement here from the Big LG to the SECW universe. They got an action-packed card Friday night, Temple, Georgia, SECW Wrestling. Doc Gallows, CJ Gallows, a name put on him that I'm not sure that he likes at all, will be in action against Brad Lynch, who laid him out, and a mystery partner, be there or be square, as they say. And then Saturday in Chicago, I don't think you can come. MLW is sold out in Chicago. Chicago's going to be rowdy, and coming off of Battle Riot and how much fun we had there and all the great plans that MLW has, Chicago's going to be rocking because it's one of the best wrestling cities in the country, bar none anyway. And then you bring a show like this, and it's got a crazy feel to it. I mean, I'm looking out there at one point, you're in the ring and you're literally tearing the flesh open on Killer Cross. And then after the show, I meet up with a couple of my favorite nesters, Sal and Jeremy, and they're showing me a video of we're in the ring at different times during this thing, and you're leaned over the rope just popping the hell out of them. It was perfect.
MLW was fun. So I so sorry, my 6-year-old was coming in and out of my room here. So I saw that. Hold on a second. So CJ Gallows is your son's wrestling name for now?
Yeah. So basically the promoter gave him the name.
And you got no choice when the promoter puts it on you.
The promoter puts it on you, right? It's like when your first name, my first name, the promoter gave it to me, and I go, well, that's me then. It's
Oh,
great.
that's
It's like when the great Shane Shadows gave me a black mask and said, "You're not going to be Dorian DeVille here," and I go, "What? Why? It's so marketable." And he said, "You're going to be Dargon. You're a monster from the depths." And I said, "Perfect. That's what I'll be." But there's young CJ Gallows. He goes, "Well, Dad, you know, at some point I can turn on you, and then I can have my own name." And I go, "I mean, you haven't had your first match yet, and you're trying to drop the old man. That's real nice, pal. Appreciate that."
Hey, CJ, I've been trying to turn on your old man for 13 years. It ain't happening, pal.
Yeah,
You better get
you're
in line,
stuck with
buddy.
me, bud. It's so funny because you know me and how I am with all this, and I'm like, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to have you ready for this. I got him some 8x10s. I'm like, this is the best first gift I can give you. I go upstairs, they're just all over his dresser. I go, what the hell are you doing with the 8x10s? That's you're losing printed money if you lose any of these things. And he goes, well, Dad, like, what do we do when like people we know walk up? And I say, you sell them the damn 8x10. That's what you do. You say,
Yeah,
hey.
you do. It's even uncomfortable a little bit, kind of. It's just a weird thing. It's
just a weird thing when you don't have we can talk openly about anything we want. When you don't have the middleman there or the agent there or the protector or the table heel.
Well, and there's no cash register. It's just all feels like like a traveling salesman just whipping out his his
hawking his wares along the road.
His stolen watches. Hey, I got breaking news.
Oh, yes.
I asked AJ Styles how he's doing. He said fine.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's going to go viral for sure, actually. Let's see if anybody tweeted the link.
I mean, Gallows is very intrigued by the link.
The links drive me crazy. Not one person. That's good.
But there is so much wrestling in the world going on. And also, look, you can follow Talking Shop on all podcast platforms. I was texting with Finn Balor a little bit this week.
Yep. He's
doing well. He's doing great. He's excited about everything that's going on in the boys' world. Talking Shop is on all podcast platforms.
Yes.
I go to Las Vegas to shoot a commercial. So I got MLW.
Well, you sure do.
I've got MLW in Chicago this week, and my second oldest son is going to come with me. It's going to be a good time.
You're going to make your outside of the box Talking Shop comedy debut, outside of Talking Shop comedic debut coming up.
Yes.
Which is big.
And then next week, we'll kayfabe where we're going and who it's for. But we've got ourselves a speaking engagement.
A massive speaking engagement. It's going to be awesome.
We've got a huge speaking engagement that it's just an opportunity that popped to us out of nowhere.
That's all right.
And it's an awesome thing. We've got Lexington, Kentucky, February the 15th.
We've got February the 14th. We're going to be in Arkansas. Let me pull up the details on that one real quick.
Yeah, see, I missed the date because I haven't seen the flights pop in the old.
Well, brother, I
thought I canceled on that one.
Well, we're out here in the wind on this one, but
that's a great question.
CW, February 14th. You got a heck of a bill. You got the Good Brothers on top of the card. It's called the Good, the Bad, the Brutal Valentine, February 14th, OCW in Arkansas. You got the Good Brothers on top of the bill. You got the real one, FKA Enzo Amore. You got one of your personal faves, Brutal Bob Evans.
Oh, yeah, personal.
You got Abaddon on there, February 14th. Not 100% sure of the city, but I'm sure if you Google it up, you can find it. Then February 15th, we're at AMW for the great Kyle Maggard, Lexington, Kentucky. That show was postponed due to an ice storm. It was supposed to take place February the 1st. Enzo's actually, by happenstance, on that one with us as well. He'll be there. Kyle always books a great card. It'll be a great night of wrestling in Lexington, Kentucky. And then we're going to roll into Inverness, Florida, Friday, February 20th. We got a little autograph spot there we'll be announcing. And you got the big one for you, which is popping me. We have to do NWA TV in Tampa, Florida. And I have a really strong feeling, based on being in your neighborhood last week, there's going to be a strong machine gun chant in Tampa for the NWA on February 21st.
The NWA, it's speaking again on how great the wrestling business is doing, LG.
Yeah. It's everywhere, baby.
I mean, dude, we did the NWA at Center Stage in Atlanta, and it felt like we were walking out
Rock the
like
house.
in a massive arena. It's another.
I'll tell you what it felt like. It felt like to me, it was the first time in, not to cut you off, but it's what we do, is it felt like the first time to me, and we've been in Center Stage a lot of times, but because it was NWA, because it was a packed house, because toot our own horns, toot, we're getting a massive reaction. We're getting a chant. It felt like, I mean, that's where WCW Saturday Night, that's where old school NWA was taped. It felt like that. It felt like walking out on Saturday night. It was really cool from that standpoint because it was nostalgic, but it's not really nostalgia because it's new. So,
yeah, you know, but the NWA is great. The Tampa show is going to be great. I got to read this comment from, do you see it there? Yeah, the NWA Power, February 21st is going to be great.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're anywhere near there. They're running 2 shows that day.
2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Am I correct?
2 p.m. and 7 p.m. And NWA runs a damn good show. Kyle was on here last week.
There'll be a lot of wrestling. There'll be a lot of wrestling all day long. They have a lot of great stuff. They always are bringing new people in and out. It's a fun show to go to for sure. And then, well, February 22nd, we won't talk about that. We don't need to go too far into the future. We don't know if you want to go yet or not.
Yeah, because we'll talk about it again. So I just, you know, did you see? We'll go quickly into this because I know not everybody likes it, but they need to. We don't really care. They have to. You got to learn it. All right. Bitcoin is at 71K. He asked the questions. Thoughts on Bitcoin 71K? Did you sell at the top?
I know. I sold some at the top, but I held.
So let me quickly give you, again, of course, it's never financial advice. We're just two hoots who have signed some awesome deals and we've been fired from a couple. So
yeah, we're just hoping that our investment holds up.
Yeah, we've done some good investments and we clearly can sit here and have fun and do what we're doing.
Right.
I did take some profits at the top. I took a lot of profits at the top. And I would say this, do not start selling now thinking it's just going to crash. So. Yeah. I would say if it crashes, get your mindset to where you go, this is a beautiful thing.
Bye.
And just keep buying it because then by the time it goes in 2028, 2029, you're going to be going, thank God.
I'll tell you this. Listen,
gold and silver going crazy.
Gold and silver are going crazy. The crazy ups, the crazy downs right now, but I'm holding, man. Everything I read on that amassed quite a bit, not quite a bit compared to people who really hold it in vaults and shit, but a lot for me over the last year and a half, and I'm going to hang on to it and see. It'll go back up. I believe it goes back up, Emerson. I'm with you on that. And Emerson knows he's selling it on Whatnot, which is great.
Which is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is.
That you can even do that. Here we go. NWA Atlanta was a damn good show. Did you see the trailer for the new Enzo documentary? Gallows.
No, I thought it was a rap video, so I didn't watch it. Because I've seen his rap videos. You know what I mean? I just thought it was one of those. Which I'll watch it. I got a lot going on right now. I was gonna say I'm more confident in my gold, silver, Bitcoin, even my XRP than what I have to do tomorrow, which is what I shouldn't have to do, which is drive to Macon, Georgia and buy a refrigerator and drop it off at one of my rental properties because the refrigerator I just bought exploded. I don't have to worry about that with my other investments per se.
So, and we'll say this one more thing on Bitcoin at PHYCHMASHER says Carl Anderson did say last year that 2026 would be a down year for Bitcoin.
You did. Absolutely.
I remember him saying it distinctly a few times. Now, again, I don't know anything. I'll tell you one thing about one great thing.
I don't know anything. Whatever you do, listen to me.
I don't know anything.
Right.
I know one thing for sure, though.
Yes.
I started studying a lot more things in this world when I stopped drinking all the time.
Yeah, you did do that. That's a good
So
point.
when I stopped drinking so much, I started reading a lot. And when I started reading a lot about Bitcoin, I said, well, 2026 will be a down
year.
And it's clearly showing that what I read was pretty quickly correct. Now, does it stay that way for the whole year? We'll see, right?
Kyle Maggard must be, not to keep changing subjects, but we're all over the place. Like Kyle Maggard must be listening because he just said, "Hey, what's the merch prices for Lexington?" I love Kyle Maggard, one of my favorite promoters. We're not really. Oh, the link, Slim Majors, the great Mel. We needed to go in house to get a tweet on the link. There we go, baby. There's an RT for you.
40-ounce dub, one of our great Falcons nesters and friends of the show. He tweets out breaking news dropped live on Talking Shop. AJ Styles texted Machine Gun KA and said he's okay.
I don't even know if that's true. Well, speaking of, since we're covering all this wrestling and people, I know people want to hear about what's going on in WWE and AEW. It's just, we don't always have the most vast knowledge of that currently. We're going to get up on it. But 40-ounce dub reminded me of this. We have in March, this gives nesters, Talking Shop fans, everyone out there in the verse, the opportunity to plan a little bit. If you do want to come here to Georgia, we got 2 massive Georgia wrestling weekends. Of course, I'm going to plug Lariato. Of course, if you haven't seen Lariato, you need to see Lariato, but all kinds of cool stuff going on around that. Friday, March the 6th, it'll kick off Statesboro, Georgia. SmackDown for Hunger, Feed the Borough. Machine Gun Carl Anderson and I will be on top in Statesboro. Then, March the 7th, Lariato Pro Shamrock Mania 26, Dublin, Georgia. There's a whole host of scoundrels and superstars on there. You got the controversial, as Kevin Dunn would say, the controversial Brian Idol from the NWA. You've got him on there. You got Lariato champion QT Marshall. You got badass Billy Gunn. You got the world famous Good Brothers. You got Connor from the Ascension. You've got Chase Emery, who's competing in Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan right now. We found him first here. You got the great Laser. All kinds of good boys and girls will be in action. We've got some of the girls from WoW coming in for that one. That's going to be an awesome one. And then the following weekend, March 13th, we are in Jackson, Georgia, Lariato Pro. Again, a fundraiser for the town and the football team here. We've got Grand Metalik joining us on the card, of course, the Good Brothers, CJ Gallows, whether he likes the name or not. John Schuyler will be there. A bunch of guys on that one as well. March the 14th, MLW is back in Atlanta. MLW is downtown. You want to catch MLW if you get to see it live. And then March the 15th, Norcross, Georgia, just north of the city. Our friend, the great Ricardo, somehow pulls together all these Lucha Libre stars from different companies, mind you. Mucha Lucha ATL, Norcross, Georgia, March 15th. So 2 big wrestling weekends. The weekend of the 7th, the weekend of the 14th. The boys will be in Georgia.
Hey, Big Mel, pop that request from @Wolf Johnson there up there again, if you don't mind. Mel, can you set up a cameo so I can hire you to read me a bedtime story high as fuck?
Listen, that should be our new cameo because we don't really care about cameo or mess with it. We should just sell Big Mel talking to you high.
Yeah. So I do have a take on, there is some big news going on, and I've seen the question pop in here a couple times, but
what is that? Logan Paul is a wrestler?
Yeah, no, there actually is real news.
Okay.
So we saw that there was news that Evil had left New Japan Pro Wrestling, right?
Yes.
And I know Evil, whose real name is Watanabe, very well.
Yes.
He started as a young boy in the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo at the same time as Fale.
Yep.
And that would have been, I believe, in 2009-ish, maybe 10. But in that same class of young boys who was cooking the chonko and cleaning the place, there was Hiromu, who also just put in his notice that he is leaving.
He's leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling.
New Japan Pro Wrestling, which I found very interesting.
So
see that there? Look at that there. Yeah, pop that up.
So as we sit and analyze this stuff, I mean, is history repeating itself? A decade ago, there was an exodus. There's been a slow exodus ever since, especially since the dawn of AEW. But I mean, the news that we heard, the rumors that we heard that I feel like were real news was Finley to leave New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, since then, I've seen Finley advertise on some New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff, so I don't know if that got resolved, if that was rumor, what that was, or if they're just squeezing something else out of him at the end. We also heard Clark Connors was leaving and possibly the rest of the War Dogs of the Bullet Club. So has any of that been confirmed? I mean, we know too that like Tony Khan and AEW love a shock debut with Ciampa showing up. So I mean, is somebody going to run out next week on Dynamite? What do you think?
I don't know, because with Naito leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling too, and we got to see Naito at Pro Wrestling Noah when we went over there for the New Year, which was great.
And he's very happy.
Yeah, very happy. I've known Naito since 2008.
Yeah.
As much as he's as much of a friend to me as you can be with someone that doesn't speak the same language as you very well.
Yeah. I mean, that's the truth. Absolutely.
But I would compare Naito leaving, it was different because when Shinsuke left in 2016, it was such breaking news, and he was announcing, I'm going to WWE, right? He announced it like that. I think WWE had tweeted it out that Shinsuke and AJ and then you and I were all going to go. And that was
they did. Yes. It was pretty big news.
That was a pretty genius tweet by WWE at that time, because they took it away from the dirt sheets.
The dirt sheets would have just waited 2 days and said breaking news.
Yeah, but
Nakamura, Styles, Gallows, and Anderson to the Fed.
But Hiromu, I know him well. He was great. I lived in the dojo. I lived in the dojo with him. He's good. He's a good kid. We just saw him at Pro Wrestling.
But that's a big one if you're not a New Japan fan.
He broke his neck as well. I guess that would have been, I don't want to speak out of it. He did something where he couldn't
wrestle for a while.
He was down. Like he was out. He couldn't feel any of his like legs or limbs or something for a while.
Oh, goodness.
He was out for a long time. I think they were worried he wasn't going to be able to come back, and he's fought his way back. He's a good kid. He's great. I hope he ends up in Pro Wrestling Noah with the boys.
I hope so too. I want everyone to come to Pro Wrestling Noah. We're Pro Wrestling Noah guys.
Pro Wrestling Noah all the way. We have huge announcements about more dates for Pro Wrestling Noah. We accidentally gave them away on another podcast, but breaking news. We'll say go find them on the other podcast.
Breaking news. Of course, we gave them away on someone else's podcast. Breaking news.
Breaking news, AJ might be getting some Blue Chew from Machine Gun.
Breaking news, I'll send AJ Blue Chew if he wants it.
A lot of breaking news going on.
No, you can't send anyone Blue Chew. You have to order it through bluechew.com. Yeah,
no, you do. He was such a good dude, and I wonder if he ends up in AEW or WWE. I've read both things. The thing is he was a Naito guy too. When you're a famous pro wrestler in Japan, you have guys that kind of follow you and follow your lead, and
loyalty works a little differently in the Japanese wrestling culture, I feel like, than it does in the American wrestling culture.
And Bushi is kind of a Naito guy, so Bushi followed Naito.
Bushi's a Naito guy for sure. Yeah.
Hiromu's a Naito guy.
Los Tranquilos.
So there might be something with him jumping over to Pro Wrestling Noah or just following Naito.
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty pumped up about it.
Well, the Japanese wrestling landscape's completely changing, and I did notice this for broadcast journalists who aren't always as up to par on the most mainstream of the product. It looks to me, and again, I haven't seen anything because we're insane right now with busyness, which is a great thing, and it's not a problem. It would be a good problem.
Yeah.
It looks like Tama is really starting to get some play. And I don't know what that leads to, but like I know he's a tag team champion now, but I've seen him in backstages with like Nakamura on X. I've seen him in a backstage with AJ on Instagram, I think. But it looks like, and you could kind of feel that like Hunter and those guys were digging like the mystique of the Tama character even before we were gone from there. So maybe Tama gets a clear shot. I would love to see that. I mean, there's a lot of guys with a ton of potential in that group, obviously, but Tama's near and dear to our hearts. So I hope that works out well, no matter what happens on it. But it does look like he's getting some play. So I hope it works out for him.
And you know what? One time we were sitting talking with a writer at WWE when we were trying to figure out what the hell is going on here.
Yeah.
And somebody said, Tama's great. I see him as an intercontinental champion. And we said, great. And he's one of the, one of the more head writers that, can probably make something like that happen.
That might possibly be able to get him there, depending on. You just hope that he doesn't fall into having one detractor who everyone has to agree with, and we know how that can go from there. But
so, like Emerson says right now, Tama versus Shinsuke this Friday on SmackDown. Oh, so that's the one.
So look at me, not even knowing anything. What intuition! I should give me a little pat on the back, Barry Horowitz style, would you?
They Lucky Ducky Dusty T says breaking news. I'm not really a duck.
Fuck, that made me laugh way more than it should have. Hey, you have breaking news, and I know that if you can't be in Temple, Georgia, to watch CJ, Cool Jones Gallows, and myself, Doc Gallows, in his debut match, if you can't be in Temple, Georgia at SECW, aren't you doing a big Teeny wants to clean out the warehouse? Whatnot?
Yeah. I've got too much. You get
too much shit. I saw it.
I've got too much stuff that's got to go. So
you do have a lot. Yeah. We're loaded down. And here's the thing. Another good problem, but we just got more merch and there's more on the way. So we gotta move some shit.
It's time for me to move some. I've just got to get rid of some of this gear. So
move the gear, baby.
I'm gonna say that. There's a chance if you hop on the Whatnot this week on Friday.
Don't be giving this shit away. You know how I feel about that.
There's a chance you're gonna get some great deals. So I would say come in there. You're not gonna get it for dirt cheap, but there's an opportunity for some great deals.
Yeah, but sometimes you slip, and I don't like it. But hey, that's where you pick up deals. That's what
I'm saying. Get there and get some deals.
I got a text coming in here. We want to mention this. We can't disclose any details, but MLW Fusion is coming back. It's coming soon. Stay tuned to all of your MLW channels for that. And again, Battle Riot will air tomorrow night on the MLW YouTube channel. I brought it up a couple of times, so let me just clarify what time it is. I believe it's 7:30. It's the 40-man over the top rope, pinfalls and submissions. A lot of cool characters in that. You get to see Machine Gun get his hands bloodied. You get to see me and my twin brother. It's going to be a great night.
Get the Guns Hot Asian Wife said to get rid of these 2014 bootleg Bullet Club shirts. No, you can come see us at the table.
You can see us live if you want those, pal. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, when 40 fighters enter, only one will leave as MLW World Heavyweight Champion, who walks out with the belt. I mean, I forgot the biggest stipulation in the whole match. It was a world title match, and it was a world title match, and it was a long world title match, and it was well done. We'll say it was very well done. There were a lot of different components to it. I will definitely say there was something for everyone throughout that thing. It was entertaining to watch it play out when I wasn't in the ring, and it was a lot of fun when I was. And that was a sold-out capacity crowd in Florida as well. So check that out tomorrow night. MLW YouTube, youtube.com/@MLW, 8 p.m. Eastern. MLW Battle Riot on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, it really was a badass show. MLW runs a great flipping show.
It does.
And WrestleMania week is lining up for us now.
Oh, man.
Las Vegas is going to be I'm going out to Las Vegas to scout it out on Monday. I'm flying out there to shoot a commercial, guys.
I'm glad that you're going to scout for us because we need some scouting because we're not going to get to see much when we get to Las Vegas because the weekend before, April the 12th, we're at MLW.
I might be in Hollywood by the time WrestleMania comes anyway.
We got a surprise debut at an event on April 14th. You probably will be in Hollywood by then. We've got an event on April 15th. I don't want to start announcing stuff and get people mad at us.
I know, right?
We got 2 signings on April 16th. Leave it to us. We've got JCW April 17th.
Yes.
We've got 2 other shows that day, a triple shot. I don't want to spoil a debut and get everyone mad at us.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hell of a week of professional wrestling. Plus, we'll be signing at WrestleCon. every day. Come by and see the boys.
Yeah, it'll just be fun to be out in Las Vegas and
It's
see
always
everybody
fun.
again.
Yeah,
It was well. I was gonna say, how great was it to see two of our greatest friends, fans, Falcons Nesters, live and in living color at the MLW show.
brother, you don't even know about
What did you guys get up to?
Well, so you are going back to your home north of Tampa. I have to go the other way.
Yes.
So Sal's on a work trip. He talks to his lovely wife, and she knows us.
Yes.
But kind of against her better judgment, because Sal was on a work trip, but Sal was honest with us in the group text about he was getting work done during the day, but he was playing hard at night. I mean, he sent me a tray of 78,000 shots, and I said, "My God, Sal, how do you get up and work the way you do?" And he said, "That's what men do," and he did.
Yeah, he's a legend.
But they're in the front row. If you watch Battle Riot to see us, you're gonna see Jeremy and Sal. They're in the front row going nuts. They're drinking their nuts off the whole time. Well, Sal was
drinking their nuts off.
Jeremy was driving us, and they agreed to give me a ride back to the hotel. So on the way back to the hotel, my wife's asleep. There's nothing to grab to eat. I said, "Do you want some food?" She's asleep. So we popped into a
well, you gotta have a sit down meal.
Well, I believe it was a Fridays. It was a Fridays.
Even
right,
better.
basically in the hotel parking lot. And I mean, yeah, Sal and I had a wonderful 40 minutes together. All three of us had
Jerry said, that's what men do. They sit and have sit down meals together.
Yeah, all three of us had a massive steak, some shrimp, cocktail or two, and just hashed out nest business.
Oh,
and a couple times Sal or Jeremy said, I want to ask a fan question. I said, we're not fan and wrestler here, boys. We're nesters, okay? You got full access to the big man at his finest. I got him bookending me. One on the left, one on the right. I got a big snifter in front of me. I'm in my glory for that.
You got Gallows in his glory. If he can,
so fun.
If you can get people to just sit down and let him tell you about his life. Hey guys, what's Gallows' hobby? Well, telling you about his career.
Sit down right there and let me tell you all about my life. Why don't you sit down over there under that little tree branch and let me tell you about my legacy.
Hold on a second. Hit that again there, Dominguez.
Oh, yes. Is that the Swamp Thing version of Undertaker?
That's just the greatest asset. The greatest asset to Talking Shop.
DJ Dominguez, for sure.
Watch me in the corner.
Hey, Dominguez. DJ Dominguez. Hit my new favorite. Hit our number one sponsor, Blue Chew. Hit their sound effect. That'll never get old. One more time. Guys, bluechew.com, promo code Good Brothers, 10% off the first month. I wasn't even going for a plug there. I just wanted to hit me one more time with it. I'm such a kid.
It's so perfect because Blue Chew, they're just gonna they just said, guys, just give us one read a show. They don't understand that we're just gonna read them the whole show.
Yeah, it's just all we do is talk about Blue Chew. Anyway, breaking news, guys. AJ Styles just texted me for the Blue Chew code.
Hey, the promo code is Good Brothers. You get 10% off your first month, AJ. That's breaking news.
Yeah, that's breaking
news. AJ uses Blue Chew Gold.
Listen, if you want phenomenal blood flow.
That's why he fell on that springboard the other day. His cock got in the way.
He had a big path for his cock.
AJ Styles' third leg got in the way.
Oh my goodness. The real definition of the Styles clash. Phenomenal blood flow all the way around. BlueChew.com, promo code, all capital letters, Good Brothers, 10% off your first.
Oh, that got me laughing too hard.
Do you hear that, Uncle Alan?
Pap,
pap from Jerry. Pap, 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 pap.
So, LG, I do have a very serious question that I want everyone in here to talk with. AJ's cock versus Shelton's at Mania, please. Main event.
I don't know. Well, listen. It's a tall order, folks.
The Gallows, I do have one last question that I'd like to be able to dive into before we have to leave.
Yes. What is that? Do I think Slobby will get a date this month? No.
Well, how did dry January go for you?
It went phenomenal until the 15th.
Oh, hold on. So you went half the month.
Yeah.
So January what?
I don't know. It kind of ended for me like a few weeks ago on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like I was kind of in one of those moods where there's a million things to do around the house.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday night here at Casa de Gallows, when we're off the road, is a difficult night. My wife is away from the home until about 8:30, so it's me and little CJ Cool Johnson Gallows taking care of baby boy Gallows, trying to make dinner, trying to be a housewife, a homemaker, And so I get the baby to bed and she gets home and I'm rushed around trying to do the podcast and in true chalk and chop fashion, the cat's knocked the camera over, the light's fucked up, the microphone won't plug in. And I said, I need a snifter. And that kind of talking shop ended dry January for me. But
like Emerson says, the great Emerson writes, it was damp January.
It was moist.
That's pretty great. Hold on. So is there cat news?
No, Chad. There's not. Listen, guys, the cat's missing. And I know from the history of the podcast, you think I had something to do with this, and I don't. It was raining today, and I bring my dogs in my house. I'm a human being, but they were all wet, so I brought them into my basement to put them in their little holding area for a while they dried off. Cat went out the door. It was raining. He ran. He wouldn't come back in. He's still not coming. Breaking news, LG loves cats. Says
Hold on.
So
Hold on a second.
Before we came on the air, I was outside looking for the cat with a flashlight. And now my wife thinks, the worst.
Hold on a second.
And since I was the only person here, me and little CJ Gallows, who was upstairs not caring what happened, there's a lot going on in the household. We got small children, pet lovers. So I've got to find this cat one way or another, or I guess I just get another white cat and put him down here and say,
Hold on a second. Oh, the back of my head's hurting too bad. If you're a bald man in the world, you know what happens when you smile or laugh too much. The back of your head hurts way too bad. Hold on a second.
My head feels fine. I'm not laughing about this. This is a tragedy.
Hold on. I was kidding asking about cat news before we got out of here.
Well,
anybody's popping in now, and you come in here and you see the Good Brothers are on their little live YouTube talking about fucking cats.
Well, that means you don't care about my plight in life, because listen, not only do I have to worry about the cat's well-being, I got to worry about my well-being inside of this household now.
Hold on. Emerson, I'm not reading that one. That was pretty funny.
Emerson.
Hold on a second.
Know what you're up to, pal.
So I asked you so last week the cat was driving you nuts. You said you were going to give the cat away.
Yeah, I tried to give the cat away over the last week, and that was the thing. The cat has basically been rehomed. A friend of ours said I'd love to have the cat. And then the cat escaped today.
So you're saying the cat just happened to go missing today, went for a little stroll and never came back.
Listen, I know what it sounds like. Don't treat me like my wife. The cat, when the dogs came rumbling in from the thunderstorm outside here in middle Georgia.
Oh my God.
The basement door's open where the cat stays, and the cat darted out. So I got to put these dogs in their big dog cages. And I'm going, hey, come back in here, Willie. And the brother is just,
oh God.
He took off. He jumped the fence around the poolside area. I guess he jumped the fence. I couldn't find him for shit inside the poolside area. Maybe he dug a hole. Maybe, I don't know what he did, but he's not back there, and he ain't been back since.
Listen. Holy shit.
And then my wife said, I hope you're happy. He's either really scared or, God forbid, he's been eaten by coyotes. And I said, how would you know he's been eaten by coyotes? I don't think so. God.
After we're just joking
he's probably hiding under the car or something.
After we're joking about you Oh, about you giving the cat to the pound.
And listen, if she hears this, it's going to be way worse. So let's just not. Don't at Dr. Bethany if you could. That'd be great.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, listen, what's her X account? We will make sure we don't do that. What is it?
Listen, guys, just go see her, drbethanydc.com. Any of your chiropractic weight loss needs, therapeutic modalities, things of that nature. Don't talk to her about pets. It's nobody's business, right?
Thank you, Sean. Sean McGovern said the cat is going to haunt you.
The cat is not going to haunt me, Sean. This is such a
The cat's in a middle Georgia pound and he ain't told nobody.
No, he's not in a middle Georgia pound. All right.
Holy shit. Gallows, now we got to figure out what happened to your cat, Hoot.
I liked it better when we were talking about AJ's phenomenal blood flow.
But see, that's what's so great about Talking Shop. You got to go there. The cat was a cryptid, says Drewski.
Well, I mean, that's not I don't disagree with that per se. You saw how insane he was. He probably, if there's coyotes out there, he probably killed them.
Oh my god.
Not the other way around.
Guys, remember the great DJ Dominguez, one of the greatest lyricists I've heard in a while.
DJ Sweet Dominguez. He is a great lyricist. Dominguez, can you play the custom music that you made on short notice for my estranged twin brother for MLW Battle Riot? That's going to be available. You got to plug yourself here. Your music's going to be available everywhere by the weekend. It's already dropped on some major platforms, but I said, DJ Sweet Dominguez, if I could ask you something, there's no real time for this, but my poor innocent twin brother, he wants a payday. He's gonna dust himself off and come out of retirement. Could you make him a song, a familiar song that people could hear and maybe know that he's on his way? And I mean, 10 minutes later, he pumps this thing out and hands it right back to me. Go ahead.
You want to hear it?
Oh, come on, Mario.
Yeah, we got to hear it.
Hear it.
Big, bad, and angry.
Yeah.
The Big Ten Man. Big, bad, and angry. You better understand.
Play it, baby.
Stone Cold Son of a gun. Hell yeah, man, he's the one. I moved to a grizzle jumping. Did you send that PayPal yet? Oh yeah. Big
Bad and angry. I'm gonna record my own version like Shawn Michaels and Sexy Boy.
oh yeah. Big bad and angry.
Love it.
Well, how did we not thank you, Dominguez, for that? We appreciate you.
Great job, DJ Dominguez, as always, pal.
But how did we not talk about this the whole entire time? We just missed the fact that one of the greatest comebacks in pro wrestling history came back this past weekend.
Well, I mean, it's a little out there, but it's not all the way out there. It's going to air tomorrow night, so I was just gonna let it. I was gonna let it do its thing. You know what I mean?
You're right. I forget that fusion and the TV, because MLW has a great television show.
Well, the television show is making a return. The television show is upcoming. There are details to come on the television show. The special that airs tomorrow night featuring Machine Gun, myself, Killer Cross, Bishop Dyer, Donovan Dijak, guys we're feuding with. Austin Aries was there. There's a whole host of great talent. 40 men. It's not just an over-the-top rope battle royal. It's their version of the Rumble. It's called Battle Riot. You win via pinfall, submission, or both feet going over the top rope and hitting the floor. But you got to put the match over, though, because the match is awesome. There are great surprises in it. I got to see you with blood all over your hands.
Yeah, dude, the crowd was hot the whole night.
They really, really, really were. And this is like a shoot where, we just get on sometimes and babble. But we said this is a long night, and that's a long match. Like, are they still going to be there? And they were rocking at the end, all the way through the damn thing. So you got to take your hat off to the people in charge at MLW and the guys and girls in the ring that night. Very cool show. Check it out tomorrow night on YouTube if you get the opportunity.
We got more stuff. Yeah, exactly. It really was a badass show. Thank you, Big Mel. Always
good
helping.
job. Good job, highest man in the world, Mel.
Well, Sean McGovern said if the cops have questions about the cat, and they will, if the cops have questions about the cat, just have the cock torturer give them a briefcase of cat.
Maybe the cops will come help find the cat, and then I won't be in trouble.
Hey, Dominguez, what's that little kitty cat doing right now?
Damn it, I thought that was the real cat meowing. I'm not kidding.
Oh, Gallows is hearing cat things now.
I'm going to hear meows all in my dreams tonight.
Dude, exactly. Court Bauer should get his flowers for MLW.
He should get his flowers. But yeah, I was told before you come upstairs from being done the podcast, if you don't have the cat back, go back out and look for him at 11:17 p.m. As it is right now.
The cat, Dawisco. Oh man, I see. I'm gonna have to turn the comments off, or I'm not gonna.
He said cat guilt. Come on.
Dawisco says he's got cat guilt going on. I believe my mom was in here. Like I said, my mom's a big fan of talking.
Hello, Raina. Your dad's in here too.
Yeah, my dad was in here somewhere, but my mom said you better find the damn cat.
Listen, Raina, maybe you could come help me find the cat, because usually women are better at finding things than men traditionally. My wallet was gone for over a month and it fell off the side of my nightstand. Crazy thing there. Cat's gone. Maybe it's beside my nightstand. Who knows?
The great Mario, one of my tattoo guys.
He's going to do cat tattoos. Very hilarious, Mario.
He's going to do cat memorials.
They're not memorials. Celebration tattoos.
The cat guilt, or a guilty cat. What is it? Oh, God. It's the best. This is the greatest ever. Guys, patreon.com/talking shop. I will be in there before noon tomorrow with a machine gun radio. There's a lot to catch up on.
Yes. I'm not going to have Pet Cemetery.
Remember, you can you can drive to Gallows' house. You can see the hearse, the Chad Too Bad hearse that we have. And you could walk through the Pet Cemetery with.
That's good. That's fine. That's great. That's great stuff. I got to find a fucking cat, guys. That's about all that there is to it.
So, if you don't find this cat, this is bad news, pal.
Well, I'll tell you something I had to do in years past. And let's be honest, parents on here have done the same thing.
Yeah. You're not going to go get a new cat.
Well, the turtle died, and I just, oh, shit. I just got another little turtle and put him in there. I said, look here, buddy. Little turtle swimming around there, and
what the kids
I'm not saying the cat died, but here's the thing. What if the cat vanished? I don't want to get a new cat, but if I get talked into it for the good of the kids, what if the other cat returns? Fucking two cats.
Was that when you got when you got real excited feeding it?
No, the turtle.
The cat's kayfabing. Yeah,
the cat is kayfabing.
Yeah,
I love the turtle. The turtle ate so many shrimp he exploded.
Yeah, the turtle. That was a bad one, man. That poor thing.
No, you know what was worse? Listen, because I am an animal lover, and anyone who's seen me with my dogs and my cats, I am. The turtle, I was like, shit, this is terrible. It's gonna upset the kids. So I take the little turtle outside, and I dig a nice little turtle grave for him. But it was too close to my big dog's tie out, and I came outside, and the dog just has the little turtle in his mouth, just, going wild with him. I can't win with these animals.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, you think my wife liked that? She goes, why would you bury the turtle close enough where Samson could dig him up and use him as a chew toy? And I said, obviously that wasn't my plan.
Holy moly. Holy cow. My boy Ryan that moved from Cincinnati with us down here to Florida says he sits up and he just has it in the background listening, and he's losing it here.
Well, I hope.
So did the dog dig up? So did the dog dig up the poor?
Yes, he did. You've seen my big dog Samson. He does whatever he wants.
Holy shit!
But he has to, because he'll run away. Yeah. Unlike the other dog, he's got a big long runner out here on the property, and it reached far enough where he came up to the top of the yard, and I guess he sniffed turtle meat. I don't know, and he just dug him up, and then he's just all over the freaking yard. Kids crying. It's a mess.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
It's a mess.
That's just terrible, guys. Next Wednesday night.
Jeez.
That's me in the corner.
The Big LG and I are doing a keynote speech at a company. We'll explain it next Wednesday. It's a legitimate keynote speech at a big company. We have to go up there and do 75 minutes and 30 minutes.
I wonder if I should dress
after.
better than this for it. Probably not.
So we got to do 105 minutes.
Yes, we do. And
On
we love to hear
stage.
ourselves talk. I just don't know if they're going to love what we talk about.
If they're laughing or not, doesn't matter. We got to continue
matter.
talking. So you guys have helped us warm up for this, but no
Yes,
matter
yes,
what, we'll do
thank
this.
you.
But we will have video of that, and it will pop up at some point on our YouTube channel.
Do we know
we'll
that to
be
be
there.
fact?
We'll be there next Wednesday. And so I'd like to think that we can still go live next Wednesday from Louisville, Kentucky.
I think there'll be some form of live next week. It may be unconventional, but if you know us.
Yeah, you know us. We'll figure it out. We appreciate you guys always hanging out with us. And
Yes.
the ones that steadily stay in here, especially with the fact that Gallows gave his cat away. And
I didn't give my. You don't understand what I have to do when I get off this live podcast, and I have to be up early to take care of all this other shit. Now I got to go out cat hunting.
Is it possible that Samson also ate the cat? I think we'll have to let that roll on this one. Keynote and the cock torturer mask. As always, the guys are always with it. The Talk Shop faithful are always with us.
The Talking Shop faithful are the best. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you see a white cat, send them my way. All right.
We love you, Jerry. We love the Talking Shop world.
Love you, Jer.
Thank you guys every Wednesday for hanging out with us. Listen, we argue back and forth every day if we should have guests. I always say no. I always say no.
Yeah, you do. You
I say
no
the
every week.
guests. The guests are Daniel Dominguez, but we do
The
have
guests,
a big one.
the guests are interrupting us. Dang it.
The guests interrupt us. We have Big Mel always on. So Big Mel, come to this top. Come talk to us for a little bit before we
What's
get out of
going
here.
on? Is he here?
Oh, hold on.
Holy.
What up?
Holy shit.
Live on the air.
I'm here, baby. What's up?
We got big news.
Where's he at? Is he in here? Willie.
The cat? No
Come here, boy.
no fucking way.
Willie, come here. Come here, Willie. Holy shit.
Hold on. What?
That is come here, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Yeah.
Holy.
Is that real?
Come here. I swear.
Shit.
I heard her come down. And I was like, I must have been talking too loud.
Oh, you lucky
Oh,
son
What
of
up,
a
everybody?
bitch.
What up?
Oh, bring it back
that's
to you
great.
again until
Son
you
of a
what a
bitch.
save at the end of the show.
There we go.
That was better than the Royal
Hey,
Rumble
that's
when
how you
AJ
end
Styles
the night,
tapped out
man.
when he was had phenomenal blood flow.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. With the way
Unreal.
Gallows was healing that poor cat last week,
What do you mean?
and the way how happy he is right now with it in front, he clearly loves the cat.
I do love the cat.
That's
Willie,
what I'm
come here,
saying.
buddy.
He clearly loves the cat.
I do love the cat.
And
I'm
we
not
knew it.
I'm
We
not
could
gonna
all
let you
sleep.
move out.
Ryan says we can finally sleep. He can finally sleep
Yeah.
peacefully.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna go upstairs and take a couple Uncle Mel's to the head, some Big Mel Equipments to the head,
Yeah.
and sleep like a babe now.
Oh, holy shit. That's you got to end it on that one, guys.
Oh,
We appreciate you.
thank you.
We love you. For Big Mel,
For Willie the podcast cat.
for the machine gun and Big LG,
Yes.
Hey, man.
For-
Brian Clancy.
for
Sorry. Look at
DJ
that comment.
Dominguez.
Look at that comment from Brian Clancy. I'm not going to pull that up.
Oh, shit, I don't think I can pull it up.
Gallows ain't the only one with a pretty pussy on his lap, pal. From Brian Clancy,
What a
4641.
save.
Good
It
job.
What a
never
save.
stops. Lucky Ducky Dusty T. Once you get a hold of that Blue Chew Gold, it's going to be something hilarious, man. I got a
I
feeling
can't wait for that. I can't wait for Dominguez to start his regime.
Blue Chew's already
Regimen.
calling us, ready to reinvest in the boys even more.
Wow, what an episode.
My mom just said that makes me happy. The cat is back. The cat is actually back. A story told,
Oh, hey.
a story
Unbelievable.
presented, and a story finished.
Raina, I'm happy too. He just saved my ass.
Incredible. For the boys, guys,
It
if you're in
is
the
on, probably.
Patreon,
Hey, Miss Raina.
Machine Gun Radio in the morning. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Good night. Thank you, Willie. Thank you so much, Willie.
The return of the cat.